Yo, 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 yo. What's good with it, man? It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Reporting live from the Dogon. Dogon. Real quick, shout out to Wordplay Clothing Company. Based out of the Detroit, Michigan. Follow them on Instagram, Wordplay Clothing Company. WORD Play PLAW Clothing CLOTHING CO. I believe that's their Instagram handle. But the 7 Mile shirt, I copped it from them. Two young black brothers doing their thing. Support black business. You know how we do over here at MACK TV. But yeah, thumbs up, give me the likes. 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 Yeah, so I at work today. No, not today. At work. Yeah, no. At work, when I was at work earlier today, this one of my I have to be very selective in the use of this word because there's a lot of liberalism and people get sensitive. I don't want to say female because that triggers some women. A woman. Because I don't mean it in a negative. Anyway, I'm not about to go through all that. There was a woman at my job today who, I'm cool with, and she was talking about Kevin Samuels. And prior to the day, yesterday, I had a friend of mine from Flint, you know who you are, that was talking about Kevin Samuels. We had a discussion. On Saturday, we had a discussion. Today is it's Tuesday now, Tuesday morning. But on Friday, he and I had a discussion about Kevin. No, on Saturday, he and I had a discussion about Kevin Samuels. And then today, on Monday, rather, a woman at my job, we had a discussion about Kevin Samuels. And she was telling me she feels like he's misogynistic. He's full of hubris. He's hella arrogant. He condescends towards women. He hates women. A lot of verbiage that contextualizes Kevin Samuels is pretty much just a hater of women and full of arrogance or whatever. And she didn't like what I had to say, but I said. And eventually we came to an agreement, but she didn't like how my response started off. I told her, I don't think you listen to Kevin Samuels. I don't think most people listen to Kevin Samuels. I think they get sound bites, the little viral clips, and then there's this narrative pushed. I feel like, the media is just on some real allegory of the cave stuff. Like they don't sell you, they don't show you the core of the message. They give you like these what they say in film, these montages. I remember when I was at I graduated from Georgia State, and I took a film class, and my professor was trying to get us to understand how the media can not only create a narrative but regulate a narrative, and that narrative that they're creating and relegating can be a false narrative, but they can sell you the imagery and contextualize it how they see fit. And the example he gave us was that he showed us a video of a video that he created where he took Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is one of the most wholesome, feminine, loving, accepting, nourishing media figures ever. She's like Mary Poppins is a cultural icon. But in the video, they made everything black and white. They made it really dark. And the verbiage that was used was, she will come for you. She will find you. And then she would vanish. And it was just like a lot of manipulation through the film. well, through the visual rather, not the film, the visual. And when we after we watched it, we're like, they made it look like a horror film. And that's the same what the media does. The media can make things look a certain way that it is not necessarily that it's not served true to what it actually is. But it is what it is. And that's how I feel about Kevin Samuels when they do these sound bites and yada yada. And I was just trying to this Mac Minutes. I know I'm probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes in. This Mac Minutes will be entitled Kevin Samuels for Dummies. And the thing is, like, these women, from my understanding, they call into his show, they call in to get rated. It's not foisted upon them, they're not forced, they're doing this on their own volition. And I think some of his ratings are very harsh, but not necessarily harsh as far as the wording. It's harsh as far as the delivery. Sometimes his delivery can be very matter of fact. But that's when, we're humans and we have feelings. That's what makes us, what they say, feelings are terrible masters but great indicators. So it's like you can't run off of what you feel necessarily. Just take note of what you feel. But you have to be able to deconstruct it, dissect it, bisect it, and get to the core of why you feel what you feel. But yeah, my thing is these women, they call in, unless this is all fake and contrived, which it could be, but these women call in on their own volition, ask to be rated, they give them their scenario of what they're going through, what they got going, and they say like, I'm a single woman, I got 3 kids, but the man that I marry has to make a sizable income, whereas to the point where I don't have to work. And he'll give women the real, like, okay, that's what you want. But in actuality, there's not a lot of men who are going to want to take care of the 3 children of other men while you stay at home and they break their back and they bring the bacon home. Most men aren't going to do that. And the thing is, there are some men that will do that. But I think the gist of what Kevin Samuels is saying is that people need to be honest with themselves about their, and this may sound shallow to say, but their social market value and their sexual market value. Yeah, I know. We live in a capitalist construct, and a lot of things deal with the merit system, whether it be monetary or just social currency. That's just the reality of it. And even if you don't want to be on the market, if you're breathing and walking and talking and living, by default, you're on the market. I am of the mindset that you should set your own value, dictate your own value, and do you. Somebody's gonna like what you got. Somebody's not gonna like what you got. But roll with your tribe. What did Too Short say? Get in where you fit in. Okay. Now the thing with Kevin Samuels, I don't feel like he's anti-women. I feel like he's very critical of men. Things I've heard him say. I've seen him make numerous posts. Not even necessarily posts, but just numerous comments or evaluations where he says, men, you can't demand certain things of a woman if you don't have certain things in order with yourself. Like, you can't be living on your mother's couch talking about, I want a Beyonce or I want a high value woman. Dealing with this capitalist construct, that's just not going to work. It is what it is. But even deeper than that, I think Kevin Samuels essentially is saying, male or female, focus on being your best self. I've seen him do episodes where he's talking about, man, to the men out there, if you're struggling right now, this is what you can do to get on the right track. Build yourself up. Self-improvement. Build yourself up, and then you may have more of a voice, or more of a say on what you don't want, what you do want, what you can deal with, what you can't deal with from a woman. Because a woman, again, I'm not big in, I'm a capitalist by default. I live in a capitalist society. But I do see faults with the capitalist construct. So my thing is, I'm not, and I've read a lot of Marx. I've read a lot of Marx. I've read a lot of Engels. I'm not big into commodity modification. I think I think a lot of people out here are just marrying profiles. They're dating profiles, not getting to the core and the heart of who a person is. Dating, marrying profiles. Oh, she got this amount of dollars. He got this amount of dollars. She got a big old booty. Just things that are very shallow. But at the end of the day, what's shallow to me may not be shallow to you. But again, all I feel like Kevin Samuels is saying is people need to be honest with themselves. You got, men who are not realistic about the things that about the type of woman they're gonna get, and you got women who are not realistic about the type of man they're gonna get. I feel like he's exposing essentially how shallow we are as the human species. I really, when I hear Kevin Samuels talk, all the what I walk away with is just be my best self, develop new skills, tone my body. The strongest muscle is the brain. Get my mind right. Be my best self. You can't be on some Clark Kent stuff with Superman desires. You gotta really go get it in, But I guess my problem with the whole high value male, low value male, high value woman, all that stuff is, I think character and intelligence are on the low bottom of that rung, on average. I think people are very shallow with their desires and their wants. Just my opinion. Yeah. I try. My mindset is like I've been around women who I was very attracted to, but I didn't feel like. Not to say that they were bad people or that they didn't have nothing going on. I just felt like they could be either shallow or manipulative, or I just didn't feel like they were feeding my spirit. Yeah. I may lose some subscribers and some friends tonight. Oh well, you didn't really rock with me. If I can't be real with you, and you didn't really rock with me, no way, and that's cool. But no, this is just an honest conversation, and I just really wish people would. I think a lot of people are filled with a lot of hubris. Again, a lot of people are prima donnas, and they're not honest with themselves. I think a lot of people think more highly of themselves than they should. Just the reality of it, male or female. I think we have this victim culture. We don't take accountability for anything, and we don't lock in and try to just be our best selves. But yeah, I feel like that's Kevin Samuels decoded. Like he's just basically saying, or this is Kevin Samuels for Dummies rather. Like it's not about feelings or what you think how things should be. It's about what you are producing. What are you creating? Especially with men. What are you producing? Why should a woman follow you? Why should a woman yield to you? Why should a woman want to be on your team? What are you building? What are you creating? What are you producing? Now, at the same time, I like the fact that Kevin Samuels acknowledges that there's a lot of media distortions. And a lot of people are just ass backwards in their thinking. But that's the gist of what I get. Self-improvement. Mind elevation, constant growth, adding new skills, making yourself be better physically, mentally, spiritually, economically. That's how I look at it. And what's the saying? When the flower blooms, it doesn't think of the butterfly. It just does it. And I think that and psychology proves like what when you take care of yourself. And you work towards being your best self, and you become better. You attract better. You attract more. You attract more abundance. So I guess the thing is, let's look at it from the standpoint of us just being our best selves, being committed to being our best selves, being committed to doing the work to be the best people we can possibly be, spiritually, physically, economically, socially, all that, psychologically. That's what I'm on. But anyway, this is a session of MACK Minutes. MACK Minutes. Shout out to Wordplay Clothing Company. based out the D. 313, you know what it is. Signing out from the Dogon. Dogon. Pandemic Politics coming soon. Shout out to the homie DJ Cass. Shout out to the homie Terrell. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to my sister, my family, my mother, my father, everybody that has been consistent, just showing love and supporting this podcast. Shout out to the homie Malcolm, the homie T. I can't even stress it enough. Big things coming with this podcast. MACK TV, Music, Art, Culture, Knowledge. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Shout out to the homie Jura in Dallas. Peace to the God. But yeah, session of MACK Minutes. Do you be your best self? Signing out from the Dogon.